Hello there people of the internet, my name is Owen and welcome to this brand new video here on Blur. First of all guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video and taking the time to watch me talk a load of rubbish. I'm sorry again if I haven't made a video in the last week or so. I've had a nice little break off, a little week off to sort out what I've needed to do, but also enjoy the cars a little bit now I've got Fumin back. So guys, we have a few things to do actually. So first of all, with me driving Fumin now as an update, I've had Fumin back for a good old week now. We drove to Fumin to Llandudno, and 124 miles you might have seen on my Facebook page. It tanked it. There was no problems at all. Drove fine. It was nice and happy, and it wasn't bad on the fuel either, surprisingly. Now, Fumin has developed a little tiny issue. Nothing major. The speakers are working fine. I've just recently put a new boot liner in there. It looks absolutely mint. But every time you turn right sharply in Fumin, the handbrake light comes on. Handbrake is not on. Handbrake is now off. Handbrake is on, and I'm turning the other way, it's off. Now that could be a switch. Again, I have a little bit of a worry that it could be something a little bit more sinister, but obviously I went for a long drive yesterday, touched the wheels to make sure they weren't warm and they were fine, so but it's always when weight is put onto that rear left wheel, which I'm a bit concerned of, because that was the wheel that actually came off when I had my little accident in Fumin. But anyways guys, I think it's just a switch. Hopefully we can sort that out. It'll be a nice simple fix. The Mark V Astra, which is now back at Sarah's, has also developed an issue. It's been developing it for a while. The EGR needs taken off and given a good clean. When I had it last, it was going on and off, and I thought it was an intermittent issue, so I ended up cleaning the cable, which was covered in soot and dirt. So I thought, oh, it could be just that. It could be an intermittent issue. Obviously, I've cleaned it up and it went away, and now it's come back, and this time, instead of a service light, it's come as an engine warning light, which is now putting the car in limp mode. And being a 1.4 with no turbo, it's not a very nice little runner. But then again, it drives fine. It just hiccups now and then, especially when you're putting your foot down. You know, it judders a little bit. So that's something we're going to sort. It should be a simple fix of just taking the battery off, the battery cover, unplugging the coil pack and a couple of other bits just to move all that out of the way. 4 bolts, take it off, take off the hose as well that it's attached to, and then just give it a clean. I've got EGR cleaner for it, so hopefully once that's clean, put back on the car will be 100% fine. My 2014 Astra J, you guys have probably already known, it's had a cam belt change. The car is running perfectly. It drives absolutely fine, stops perfectly, and its MOT is coming up in June, July time. Now, I have hinted that I will be selling that car, and it is true. I am going to be selling in next year my very reliable 1.6 NA 2014 Astra J. It's currently just about to clock on 67,000 miles. I've had the car since 37,000 miles, so I've done good 30,000 miles out of the car, but it's been daily driven and it's never thrown a problem. The only things I've had to do to that car, as you guys have seen, is tyres. There's a brake caliper I had to change, a flexi hose, and I've done the back box delete on mine, which was my decision anyways. But other than that, the car has been perfectly fine. You know, nothing. I mean, yeah, okay, it looks a bit tatty now and then, but as soon as it's nice and cleaned up, it looks absolutely spotless. But that leaves the question for you guys of what car will I be getting next. I'm aiming roughly December, January, February time next year. I will be taking advantage of these newer cars that can't be sold at the moment because they're all going on the cheap. I will be taking advantage in that. My category for a car would be something that's new, reliable, and something that's going to take me till I can get my own place, because as you probably already know already, I live at my parents' still, but I am planning on moving out by the time I turn 27, 28, and to do that I need a car that's going to cost me buttons to work. I mean, my car, my Astra has been flawless, no problems. Haven't had to spend any expensive bills, just servicing it and driving it. That's all I need. But I miss the size of my Vectra, so there's a clue. But the question is will it be another Vauxhall? Will it be a BMW? Will it be a Mercedes? Will it be... who knows? It could be a Seat, it could be a Golf, it could be a Passat, it could be anything. And I'm taking all options into consideration. The reason why I bought the Astra J was out of necessity. I needed a car that was reliable, as my Vectra C just kept breaking. It kept breaking all the time, and it was a pain in the arse. So what have we got to do on Fumin still? Well, obviously we're going to find out why that handbrake light keeps turning on all the time. But then also we've got I've got nearly everything now to refurb that spare wheel that I've put on. I need 2 new tyres on Fumin. So I can get rid. I can put that buckled wheel in the footwell, the wheel well in the boot, should I say, and then I can bin off the nasty spare that's in there at the moment. I say nasty, it's got a good tyre on it, but you know, just so I can have all 5 matching wheels. I was thinking again of professionally refurb, but whilst I'm saving up for a car and a house, it's going to be making it difficult. There will be a stage hopefully soon where I can fit my underglow lighting on Corsa. I've had that kit in there for over a year now and I still haven't touched it. It's just been sat in the boot, so we're going to be doing that eventually. There is a leak, as you guys have probably already known, on the passenger side. We think it's coming through the door seal, so that we're going to have a look at some stage. A tidy up of the interior. There's plastics falling apart, bits I need rescrewing in. The old crap handle fell off not so long ago. I've had to tighten that back on. So the Fumin needs a few bits doing to her, bless her. But there's a couple other bits like putting the strip on the door and hopefully sorting out the paintwork. You know, just tidying it up really. And whilst I was driving down to Llandudno, there was so many people that honked me. And if you guys seen me going down to Llandudno, leave a comment at the end of this video or whether you saw me down there or not, because there's quite a few people that honked and waved whilst I was driving by. So either I knew them and I didn't realise it, or you guys know me and you see me driving by in little Fumin. And I am really happy to have that car back. I can't not describe how much I've missed that little dinky car. I drive in it every other night and I making up for lost time. I love it. And I don't think I will be getting rid of that car. And if I have to get rid of that car, then it's out of necessity, or if it gets wrote off for whatever reason. Anyways, guys, I know this update is nice and short and sweet because you guys moan at me from rabbiting on, and I'm a glutton for punishment as well. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to thank you for the subscriber counts at the moment, and if you haven't subscribed, why not subscribe to the channel? If you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe at the end of this video. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.